Broni papa bi kwasa white mene memfanti ni nua bema
abato nimpo suere do wo mfimfini mantem na ho ana nisa manyuko no ne ekitaafo bi wa koya party office manachia anyasam kakaba kra wa kasa nyama atete nyama na worechiam da omampanyin marhama orbobo edin na wafa asoafo ema wabosum wona abanimu na nka woruhwe nyim de opanyin ani tin Dr. James Kofi Annan nka omampanyin bobo ni tin ni senchine de ono na ogiem dima hono ma oye afi otwome aba ya tuyi ogene nisa manyoku ni jimna nka orper oye mbra shebegom egoniza ma manyoku nanso opanyin ntumenya na worechiam da opanyin no aha abatu ni mpehwe no do anemmotene po a wabona nkote ni sika ne mbre na honten ode bo party na nko so fatade omampanyin bonidin na okosum ewo na abanum
na nwa wayin wo parliament won fe ni easy na ya yin de ko ma de wo be registration wa de second tawodo yamba yes be na di wa wati wa de wo ko le ba ye nye bi ya wa ma wa ba really ba won ko wa bro soja fun peyin ko wo bro e try to really ba onye easy when you find say you bia exactly you are so peyin ya papa wa abra after them Kofi na wa abra senu mu ya papa na ntu mo
enti wona worosha oye repetitive dambra nyama si kwano party office ngwa na nyama ogwo yina wotwaja to bebre namu ma yenko ahomano do na yenye mfimfini mantem hena amanzebofo na nansa enji asemi ho nkomo na na kwa baba kasabodo na nansa na na temanka okay nana senti yeren kantino yerba madina pere yetase ezini omampanyin mmubo anwie na ana so wenya information bi de ezini omampanyin wa ka orbobon ora ana Dr. James Kofi Annan nizin omba na ebrepem yense kanana nsa yazene botuado zama hu
na yenkwa yanimu esabre ya yetwe na nansa die na ye de awahosam ana to so ye kwatepa abonsu so ye wo afo no ye north municipal asante mantemu awahosam afi wo ba kire se enra ensobra ni bi to ye ma chese ko wie kire no adan a apepa so suku dan ahodo chese nyasem kuma kura wo kire se nipa baburo 100 na chese wo mo dan apepa na enam sayo so kura nipa be se nan so won mo eprepra na omafo no ekasa ye de tudwa kire se de edure de wo mu hia moa eno nti empanyimfo nkọ won mo emoa
ma epite ka krea bi ni jaye nti etwe fama no sa hye ni fofo de den ma ati ba sa na me ba na me nana no ehye omo na me from so mo mra me nchen to mbe du me nchen ade ti ani kukun nti na chese se tu mi ko kla bonti na ye hu fie no kwan nti na me fa ha se me kwete ho na me ba na me di mechi na me ba ni de opie nti opie hu se ye nka no ho no sa ba nti na ayi no dana bo me na hwefam na me so bo me hye e dana se ha na me ba ni de ja ye ni pie no ko that's me ba pie ne de o me de ko hospital na ni de na ha no aso a na me so ha na kai na sa
na mama mo and then na ye favor no kwan so ne dem mo no was in the young system, young mechanical, and then one in Bocano. Till one and Jensen, 18 years, you say, Johnny, I come on one and Jensen, and ball. Make to one and tie if you run to say, I say, when we phone, my room will be me and some more hospital.
Mr. Demwa did me who answered, we are good for. As you say, Miss Soren's margin cry, minimum of my friends over him. The Mram home is a near my best, I say, and she Miss Soren's Waba Broni. I buy something and more beauty in the abdomen to be in shot. Now, Miss Soye, because you see this custom white. So, my young one, Obian home from what? William one, so I'm saying, no, my dear.
Ani akwoti ye oman for ya wo mo ewo tepa abonsia so enu wo mo kire wo mo akosem kwan fa so a ensuo yi to ye ma kire se wo mo adan dwudi gu ye na ebinu mu kire se wo mo hyedem kra ya wo mo adedaw de wo mo te ya ne kigim na se dan no edwiri pa ma me ba ko se etwa no ama keka ketewa bi nkanani sukuu de hwe se sukuu nkora enu wo mo teto adan ni nyina so apa enti nkora ne na wia ebo wo mo apempem no assembly man ewo abonsia so electoral area honorable Frederick Nyameche enso kire se de asi ye no ya pa nanso obe na femu de nyina na ode aboa
abonsia so electoral areas na emienu ye otafo electoral area best nyina ebom eye abonsia so na eye nsia eto enra nsuo ne de oye ne bi abre abonsia so eman esan sem from KaseƐ pa efa ntiama ofo da bebre so apepa ama bi mu aprepra including schools eti mama nadmo coordinator o ha say aswati timini ni nyina ya call rounds akohwa akapcha eti assembly member na other side no so ene wono so akasa ene wo nyina atu anamo enti ye hwese ye nso ye de be ma ye mpanifo wo assembly for now ye ni MC bet you say coordinating director na mpanifo aka wo ho eti yabema mu nyina so ate na ya asemo asi o abonsia so ene ne kwatem no enti yesre NGOs eye child rights a omo so afa mofra yedi ato omo so se omo so tie enka omo meye yamua Mondelis International we na eni mu amode boa school fo enti yesre eye atorenchem a atu yi yesre se obi amra meye yamua aban ne empo obi a wo bi kra woni aban no omo nyina amra meye yamua
Party ninkei assembly man ewa abonsia so electoral area honorable Frederick Nyameche na enu achi Owura Ernest enchi wono nadmo zonal coordinator wono so KaseƐ enu se nadmo fo aba na oma ba behwe niema no anase japade a aseye ya wo mo hyebose wo mo baboa safo ni nyina
enu around 7:30 going isu KaseƐ bi start say to na mframa ensumna inflaman so namu ti ama ye dan so any school dan na so apepa nipa we say the ye assessment ye bisu ye assessment ye nipa be 4 and also sustaining injury a dan around 28 and I affected nipa almost 70 plus and omo ho aka ebinya ba bi na ye nra me ne assembly member ni committee for ne binya ba bi na ntie pe a solid dime what is a solid dime mo ko dere ya die chi akọhwe omo bia ho ye nti eguso assessment no dia akọ
Eni akwoti ye Owura Enchi Ernest waye nadmo zonal coordinator ewo abonsua so
na yerekase putupu nkrata bifi abankasim waboto gwa ya in the Promised Broadcasting Limited yanensa akabi na opanyina oya twotwofo panyin wo abankasim na nensa shadam nkrata yase mrechira Owura Callistus Mahama PhD secretary to the president ena nensa secretary yase na oluchiremde omampanyin jina tuma omai yanembra kunyin azia amanno do wo article 195 cross 1 ode abo opanyin Abbas Adams Nuruddin nizim de onkoye acting chief executive officer on farmer social investment fund entino omampanyele chirema ne appointment no oyaza in the day 24th January na appointment no o take effect na owura Callistus Mahamase for the ma kwenjedo na ozama oye owura Abbas Adams Nuruddin ozama ni itiru nkwa na momono kratai leshe owura Abbas Adams Nuruddin de owo oye innefua nkonkuru dwanan de odin se besi kratajo nano so wa twere zaba oye abankesim de dem appointment ya wazamani de ojitum de onjintum owo nnefua dwanan do de botro demokrata no na odze aba abankesim na dembre music kan demokrata yi opanyina oye twetwefo panyin wo abankesim na ne nsa hyase na wowie na wokope oye the vice president Jubilee House afi the chief of staff Jubilee House and afi the honorable minister of finance and the board chairman Ozema social investment fund and the chairperson Ozema public service commission na ninyina no wakopi woni na de inde owura Abbas Adams Nuruddin and orobo social service investment fund and putupu nkrata enei ofi abankasim obeno nimu enchiremeni mayantia kasabano do na yemfam nkopemu wo oye atoye etifidu mantem merekyere Western North region na ho ana ohin popra ota konwado wo sehi akateso ye nana kwame bompon odikan ana ne manfu ne worusu worusra omampanyini de oya awreho oya atete de honim potem ho a akwana wo nyina wase na oban nsramda maneche bridges a onumpo di bobu wazindua ina wazi egu akwana cars wafadodo nisa sunchi omampanyini mboa na wonhwe na hwana akwana owo potem wo nyina wonyamfamu no sene de sehi akateso iyo krobia onye Ghana na oye Ivory Coast miche Cote d'Ivoire oye eshedo wadano pepepepe tinu be yada hwana akwan wobayam hwan
kwenye haye international road I ne Cote d'Ivoire for boshi enso ye kwanti amane ma bibiri aginsem na enso tompo na se ne be ya obetimi akọ anaso wakọ ne be di nkwa edin ebre na me ko baby DC ho ne me kodi nkomo se ye kwan me ba na enso ato na ka poti me a me woro me mpabo na me pia ka obi nkwa na asifin mesa ba na mapa na chese otwe na ne meka ka ati ho na ka ati ye so ye kan Ghana ho na watwe miensa mpo no onye mu apemfo ba miensa na ekwan aseminti o mato na nan wo ense yedo e se obi ho no kra ka ne ntimi nkoti ji se odi ni si moto so nti bia wo furi aka ati ya okodu unu blokun mpo na kan chegu nema bebre skun kora bebre na kasa sensuo tope omuntimi enkro so kora na o makase bia o mo bayi nti ekwan ne de amanye ma bebre amanfo efiri pe omuntimi enkro so kora na o makase bia o mo bayi nti ekwan ne de amanye ma bebre amanfo efiri emsemi ankasa muruma bako te ekwan na enyen nti anwo bes ne timi betina kwan so na o mo ha adwene nti sesi apa se emsem no awan kasa obampo hu bi kan ne betina mu gonsu a se ne beye na nipa no wa ba na fise okodu kwa ne finfina ekwan ne nto o betina ho no na o mo soriti a untimi ye ho bibia
nana kwame bompon ozikan sehi akateso hien na nana no si no ana netimemufo nso wo kire ahawa aya wokom enyumbiri hona worehwe Promise TV na won so a wo oye Facebook no den wo hu nsamdu bia kare na moto na chede timemufo na chede kuriji na kare no obo hwensuru mu wotum akwa ye sonwona odine hwena awuram ono no kon timemufo nso wondo do
yes we say boy masa akwan ya aka no from yawana ne tubunsu no ombeto aso na ye maye ne ma ahoto emra na ye bre yeso ye de kwa we de bre pa e kase
omebua ye pa kwa ne de ye empokura se pemfo kura sa wo ka no kura na senkezi se wo kase wo de ne kwa moto ka ma ha dise moto no nso kura no ansa na ebu wo kura na nipa no wantimi
koko bebrebe nyina ha na afriko njafu we kura no meto koko how na menya na brig we so no na nya bete de ani de kwan so mesre aban mesre mpanfo a mo kasa adimu se omomre mmoa
how na yenya ne de ano ye dene aduruba bi kura ahora besofo no akum nipa no kura wo kwan bi so yafre afrika kwan no so aye sa no ho no kura bi ambembe kwan no so de ubi ha pa na wo ye den awoye enti kwan we so na ye bompa ye sre kwan we de atimi tonmo ye de a ne ye ni she ubi fa kwan we so de a oda utimi da
me team member ewa kaati so ye frame Dramani Salu ano kura ye di penfo bi kura be duru hanam se bridge nyenti ka na ntiman kura so nti enamu ma no ye de efiri
ya kwan ne de enkankan ne kwan ya yigina so ano eden ye bre e ma ye ntimi mfa kwan we so kura entu kwan ya kwan na ye mienu ba ko so e ya Africa kwan eno so the same thing say no
me team member ewa kaati so ye frame Dramani Salu ano kura ye di penfo bi kura be duru hanam se bridge nyenti ka na ntiman kura so nti enamu ma no ye de efiri
ya kwan ne de enkankan ne kwan ya yigina so ano eden ye bre e ma ye ntimi mfa kwan we so kura entu kwan ya kwan na ye mienu ba ko so e ya Africa kwan eno so the same thing say eno kwa de eno so bridge se wo nyina so asen asese se wo free kuma se ana se wo pese wo kuma se wo timi koka kwan so ena
enti timamufa wo sehwi akate so na wonenyen nana kwame boampon odikan wan adisraze wo na kwan ho wo mpotema wazelto omampanyin nanyimini
ye kwa asifo su district court ye won finfini mantemu na nipa ne wotene dwemu ewo ho ewo his worship and I say his worship Abdul Majid Liasu na wode enipa mienu bi akoremande Samuel ako 32 years Kwame Apia 48 na wachese na wachi mienu ntem se nipa mienu besa ba begine mu biem na yatro wo masenie no eso asemi nyina ne se nipa mienu wo mo kwakire owre bi efra no kwaku anase kwadwanya akọ eku ne ya ewo kakum eye forest wo ye no eben asen dompem na ninua bema owre ya yekum no yi ninua bema ene de na asem ekoda posifo a ekopie mu wo court na kwadubofo owra Gilbert aye abagna anyongo papa yi ena ekirekire nsem ni mu ewo court na wo kirekire mu no wo kire se na anu wo mo wa ena owre yi eba wo mo so yese ni nua yera owra samoboaten eba yese ni nua yera na wo no muhwehwe mu na chese ni nua yi wo mo akokuno ewo eye kakum ho no mo ya chese eho sem koye pinso na nhwehwe ma wo mo ye no edi adanse yese se nipa mienu ya mabo wo mu di wo mo eno kodi se nyambra nsem no enu nti wo mo nkotwe mu kakra na wo mo ba na chese wo mo di asem no ato so yenko amane so na ye ne Kwame Usu Asante Shadrack enkodi nkomo shedi madwe
mejuso yuni aba
yenko ye nimu enipa mienu wo mu ne ku abrantie ana ho nsem te sen
amira sabra ye KaseƐ de afi na aposifo gusu a wo mu eye nhwehwemu na de wo de bedan court omo akiremu ana chese nipa ahodo ana se abrantie ya wo yira yi a ye fe ne se kwadronya akun wono ni nua pa ene de ye fe no Samuel akun a wonye mfi aduatam yenu no na beye nna kakra nie ena chese wo mu akun asase bi a wo sise eye abusuan na asase na wo mu kiremu a na chese kwadronya akun a wato na nanum ewo ensie bi agi asase no e de abosto enti nam so e ma de bia da no wo mu ekun entokwa enti ebra opaninu ayiraye e ma wo mu si twene so ahwehwe no a asem no krampo no wo mu e de kokodan asofo ifise na wo mu ahwehwe wo mu ehu ma asofo ni bi ka kire wo mu abusuan ne se wo mu nua no enya de a wato na nanum wonsie do wote ase na emom no wokọ afuo mu no e na chese emotia etimi afa no e de na kwa kosie enti no eti de abusuafo no koto na ntwie na wo mu tue sika 10,000 Ghana cedis na afi ehunye ma ahuduo bia no wɔn etimi ɛyɛ ɛma ɔsɔfo egye saa nneɛma nyinaa di twa n'anum spedede ɛno akyi ɛna kyerɛ sɛ ɛba abɛtɔ dwa ɛsɛ baabi ɔpanin no saa na watoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do a nipa a yɛfrɛ no sɛ Kwame Afia a wɔno nso yɛakye no ɛde n'aka ho no ɛyɛ adamfoɔ na ɛberɛ a Samuel Akono atu tuo no ɛde bɔɔ panin no wieɛ no wɔanwu wɔ amonom hɔ nom a wɔn aposifoɔ kyerɛ mu a nhwɛmu ɔma yɛ aba abɛda di sɛ ɛberɛ a ɔdi kan atu tuo no aberanteɛ no ɛda hɔ nom no na wɔteɛ mu aka kyerɛ Samuel Akono sɛ wɔsrɛ no etuo na ɔde abɔ no no ɔmfa ne nkɔ hospital na asɛm bi a ɛwɔ hɔ nom no sɛ ne ho tɔ no a nanka wɔn aka ɛno ɛna kyerɛ sɛ Samuel Akono ehu sɛ na etuo na ɔdi kan de bɔ no ɔnwuyɛ ɛna ɔsan tia no so biem sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɔbɛwu ɛno ɛna ɔwieɛ no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔpɛgya emu no de kokosie na wɔntimi ɛne sɛ ɔkɔkɔbɔ aberante a yɛfrɛ no sɛ Kwame Apia amaneɛ sɛ waku wɔn ankasa ne nua no enti wɔmmɛboa no na wɔntam emu no mfa nkonkosie ɛne sɛ ampa wɔn nso yɛɛyɛ a wɔde emu no kokosie afei deɛ aposifoɔ atumi aba mu a wɔn akye saa nipa yi mmienu enti nhwɛm no gu so a aposifoɔ ɛyɛ court no ahyɛ sɛ yɛmfa wɔn nkonkosie na February bosome ne da ɛtɔ so 9 yɛsan so ɛmfa no yɛmfa wɔn mmra ɛmɛgyina adaka anim minua
Shadi yɛda sepa ne wama ne bɔ ne yɛtwɛn na wɔtwe mienu no na de besi bia no yɛne etiefoɔ ehu abusuafoɔ ɛne ekotie ne nipa yɛne ne kɔbɔ nkɔmɔ yi ɛyɛ Kwame Ewusu Asante Shadrack ɛna ate sɛ wɔto yɛn kra na sɛ de yɛkɔ so ennɛ ɛwɔ kɔɔto ɛno ɛwɔ Asemfosu
na opanyina ɔmampanyin abonizin da indei ɔma da so ya ɔhɛ efisam to no na wekopom wɔ vetin de nsɛm bi akoto gu amerekyerɛ onyimnyamfo Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka Minister Designate Interior na opanyin rekyerɛ me dɛ ɔyaza ebredu de ma wiaze rekɔ n'anyimi ɔde Ghana police dwumaku no so tum kɔ n'anyimi ye pa technologically na ɔsɛ azekora ɔyɛ atete de police dwumaku na wotu wɔn esi wɔda wɔnhwɛ detimemfo bezi mbrado no mpan bebre naran aya police dwumaku no wɔn ndiye bi nti ɔma atememfo no wɔnyi ho mu gidi kura na enyidze a ɔsɛfata nso no wɔfa ama police dwumaku no nti nnede a wɔabɔ gyini ɔyaza nsakraya a wɔgyini tuma ɔbɔma ɔdze banye de police nyi biara ɔbɔkɔ duty na na do ɔkɔ pad waka yɛ n'adwuma was a body cameras na kyade cameras bubu wɔn wa na wɔde kɔ yɛ adwuma nkyɛn no ɔkɔ ba biara mo bɛsi wɔ ne dwumadin biara no camera na ba capture nti de police no ɔde suban page date mamnyi no ɔde suban boneji ni nyinara no dam camera no ba capture ɛma ɔno so wɔ aboa ɛma police dwumadin a wɔdin enyi gya ba mi yɛ pa yɛntei onyimnyafo Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I mean, my honorable colleague has been a defense minister for 8 years, so he really knows what he's talking about. Yes, I agree with you. You and I have been in Pan-African Parliament, so travel across the continent. And sometimes when you get to some other countries and you look at their police, you then begin to appreciate what you have, despite the challenges that continue to confront us. I agree with you. Fortunately, in the handing over the transition document, it shows that we've started using body cameras at the police. 800 is in their hand, and about 30,800 is being procured. And according to the fact that I saw, it says that the procurement process is complete. One of the things that I would do through the police council, remember, I'll just be a member of the police council, where truly with these experts will push and fashion how to safeguard all of us. We will ensure that if you are a police officer that you have to step out, then you have to have your body camera on. So that it takes away all the ambiguity and the troubles. Because when you put the body camera on, everywhere you are being recorded, not only you and your environs, so that if you are on the road extorting money, it will show.
Minister Designate Interior Honorable Muhammad Mubarak Muntaka ne nsɛm a ɔde to gua fa police nsakraya a wɔgye ne tuma a ɔsɛ bɛbɔ wɔ abrɛ ɔkɔpɔ vetting committee ne nyim in the day on nyi
Wamampenyi John Dramani Mahama ene wokopie mo ewo togbe afede ya wotoso edrina na kache no akoye no ena chese togbe kasa en wo se no kwasem ne se ensem wamampenyi John Dramani Mahama ekaye no etoga na fotini mu pa no no mugina so a wo mo de to aba edema no na ono so kura no ayo hene no wono so tena se ahwe yi pa wo hu se sansem no yade a se wamampenyi John Dramani Mahama wakaso odi so yi pa de a ebebo wo man ne papa se wo mampanyi John Dramani Mahama wotumi boa e ma man Ghana ejina brania na mmebunu dudu no aya wo mutu bata e konkrofo man so se wo mo kopesika wo mo kope adwuma ne sa ne ma no ni nyina etuo betwa sanse Ghana yeda dudu no a betena ha se ebra togbe e kasa no sei e no chemu
compatriots who have lent their monies to government and the West victims have been our pensioners who had no other source of income. Ghanaians have suffered a lot and are still suffering, which is why there's so much desperation among Ghanaians to travel abroad. And survey has shown that majority of Ghanaians, given the chance, would leave our dear country in search of greener pastures elsewhere. Crime has been on the increase for that reason, and so has been the suicide rate. Your Excellency, this is why Ghanaians have voted massively for you. Ghanaians have endorsed your call for change. They have endorsed your promise of change. That is why I say the hopes of Ghanaians rest squarely on your shoulders. Ghanaians have welcomed your reset agenda featuring brave fight against corruption. Your idea of a 24-hour economy that would expand production and expand jobs is a very great initiative that I personally believe in. As someone who operates a factory, I know that if I can get my factory to run 3 shifts, it would mean that we are trebling at least our production labor force. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much for a policy that promises a lot for the people of Ghana.
Odipayati nkei eye agbogbo mefia of Asogli State ye wo from Mantemu togbe afede ya wotoso edu enai na wakasiri ye ena wamampenyi John Dramani Mahama nso kasa no se no kwasem nie ono awu se Ghana fo ne ebre pa na wotene chire no wo hu se akwete se reserve player wo hwese ne wo mo park re so wo mo bono a na wote wono ojote points ya hodo enti ono awu hu se Ghana fo bre na ba wa ba nso obehwese obeye ni obetumi aye bia ma oman no agina brane na nkrofo ani age afi wode aseda piesie ema wo manfo ya wo mo ewo framantemu se wo munya ne mugidie ya wo mo to oba ema no.
The Volta region has always been a cornerstone of our great nation. In times of triumph, in times of adversity, you have stood firm in the rain and sunshine, not only as pillars of my political journey, but as defenders of Ghana's democratic progress. Your loyalty and commitment are deeply etched in my heart, and I'll forever remain grateful to you, the citizens of the Volta region of Ghana. Today, I am humbled and I am inspired by your continued trust in my leadership. And I say to all of you, Akpena Mikata. I pledge that this administration led by me will continue to prioritize collaboration with our traditional authorities as partners in the development of our dear nation, Ghana. Your overwhelming turnout at this Durbar is not lost on me. It demonstrates your unwavering love and your willingness to correct and guide us when necessary, while at the same time offering us the support we need to be able to succeed. I do not take this enduring partnership for granted, and I assure you of my commitment to addressing your concerns and fulfilling the promises we have made to the people of this great region.
Ani akwati ye eyo mampenyi John Dramani Mahama.
Na yejina mampenyi John Dramani Mahama nakache na yenyina yenyim Afia otwemi abaya yetu omampani sebode na asofo ho bedi dwuma no oboboa no oze asofo oye edio sia no di edi dwuma mekire 60 ministers no omampani nya akwanje bai ministries ayewo nanka oye eduasa nanso no watwiti oda woyi biefim ma wabaka oye edonu ebasa mekire 23 ministries no ana ministries a wono kan ya omanpanyi yi film no bi ye Ministry of Information no ana Ghana Journalist Association GJA na was what president how could you yenyimede insentradwuma yerije say yebenya information on the Ministry of Information do na yenensa aka entino Sisiara Ministry of Information zefue epere ka che hene de gwabanimu man Central of Information biema na mampanyi Mahamesubo munya abotar njihye gu akwan na wonna day omampanyi nyi Central for iji nkita ho ina oreche omu de oya strategic move na weyi Ministry of Information egu ho ozefi ho ono nkyira de njihye gu akwan ono nti ana wabono mbojina na waye Ministry of Communication directly under the presidency na chede Ministry of Communication no at the state or the presidency ho inti ho no information be fi ho na chede information pojo ba straight from the presidency and central from one saka afi abafo kwanto dembre in the modernization waba no Information Service Department wotwanitia ISD no omanpanyi se orobafa abafo kwado wa dan denum na information service no wetum agina brania ahon so na ban no wo be use na wetum na wo disseminate information da ma agina nkrofo so won elka fantene brofo ne nemen nti oroba information service do na what information bi so da fonti omanpanyi se GJ wonka wona komantu woni yem na adwuma na je onimo be ye ne papa.
With regards to government communications, you notice that there's no information ministry, the lineup of 23 ministries that we recently announced. That was partly response to our promise to downsize government, but then it also meant that we had to be very strategic. We dealt especially with the flow of information from government because that's critical to the success of whatever we intend to do. And so the structure we put was to bring information into the presidency. That's how come we have a Minister of State in charge of government communications. And then to make sure that we're able to anchor it with a string of strong communications professionals in the most critical sectors so that we're able to guarantee as much information flow to the public as possible. One of the things that remain to be done is to bring the Information Services Department under the presidency and modernize that organization from a civil service organization into a modern organization that gives guaranteed information flow to the public in respect of whatever.
And to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in Chimazima Oya Ghana Journalist Association in the
na Private Security Guard Association of Ghana womono ye security fo a womo ye adwuma ema companies a enhye aban ase na eni womo ayensentrofo nhyiemu ama president ye woda womo ano Roland Obiba Mensa ene nsentrofo atwetwe nkomo no se womo adwuma no womo ye no enema bebere nkoye wom kra wom se eye private eye ankronkra bi adwuma no womo ye de na so womo srese nka aban no emfa ne ho enyimu bi na womo na won toto niema emfama womo se de be ya womo nso no womo adwuma womo ye no enema betumi akoyi ama womo na Roland Obiba Mensa kire se edu bebi a bosome so kura ketua se be ye beba na akwakoye bo achibidi a ese adwuma bi a meni tua bosome so a etimi chembe se mienu miensa ansa na ketua sengire wan abai no kra wodi anye ye be ma half quarter na e de ahye wonsem enti Roland kire se saa na akwakoye na eto de bi nso a wo yare kura sebe ya company no kura beboa o se wo boa wa mo anya wa yare sa na se wenye sika kwa ya sabia no eno emfa wo mo kura eno echi nso wo se wo kwa retirement en ye wan kasa ojejireje na anu enu okofa be ni jejireje wa ojejireje company ni mfa ho so agba akokora so abo aberewa emfa ho kura no akope obabi atena kulem wase sa de wei emmo wo mo dwuma no enu ntinko osrese aban no fa ne hunjim na omre mu meye ntotoye papa emfa ma wo mo sede be ya wo mo nso adwuma na wo mo ye wo benya mfa so papa ewo mu
ufia wonu ye so mo gasa ufia enye kra apipano enye ye decide for a carbon forming association ebetumi gina in risu enye ma ye kom as private security guard akotona mo bi ma ni esua hwe situation na ye wo on my way mu economy no udi be ye den mo say security guard be brave omuntumi digi 2 times a day bi to insurance no be mo a ebi ni amro be sa security guard be brave je no mu je mo ye protect life and property and maintain order in this country as well. So see, I mean, KaseƐ, you register association and illegal 24 hours economy because it might be an overall critical. We remind you, it's someone who say, it's to Muhammad and say, Ombremu, na say, dear constitution be number maybe I bet private motivation, dear, only allowance is there. If your mama, home near thank you so much to me modernizing if a more microphone the brain it is ana mampeni our baby pray obo boy na enyama wa to nyama ye my
oh and na di payate nkei eye Roland Obiba Mensa and what can o private adwuma no wo se dru baby a ya na eden pa
if ya sa story I said ya wodi hu hye mo no mitumi se waka wasem
makai masem me se timi di abosomi be yese nine
efia ye
minja so ho
mi ja wa be kanse
ya na yo
ma yentre
mi je du kra sana me
efia what you fati
yo
na dia wo ye ma hu bi pen
asemo enso wa me adwuma ni efra wo ni ye bisa o ka
ye da se na adwuma sam yara na two workers union workers na worasro omampanyin de omomwazina na onye honadom na honade sezi omampanyin jintum na woricheme de aban aye na adwene de indei aban a otwem no oya tobut no oscrape mechedo otwem kura yifru wa inde kar biara mfaga na kwan biade ntua tofi no na wosi wanyane nte de aban pede osanze oya tobut no ozeba na aban se opede nde o digitalizing na chado dem roba ya trafficking ko bebrente no ha to no waya obi antena ho electronically eduwa papa na slot na anyin na etwomko no na to workers union wanu twetwerofo panyin wagire na name owura edwadan kan no lichem de aban wasewara ebra indei woyi to no wagifuru ho no wama ahokyere aka won ye pa enti sansan za ba modernization de abafo kwado no wontia na mbom modena de abohwe baby na de won so ade won bo wuram dambra ba ya anwo so won dwumaji botum wa konkan afin so no ebotum age won aka ho na apekwane bia sanyimpa no wogigi sika no fa baby no apekwane bi ja afado dambra ba ya sika no ebi nkofa baby ara no enti mbom modena na ye won adom na bo hwan na yije oza ho kyer babra hwan
digitalization, we are not against it, but now can say that when we go into digitalization, only go into the one that requires a nipa be ujuma ewo. Now friend say, ma engo say because of the maintenance say nipa ujuma engo because we need to know digitalization must still nipa ujuma ewo. Time we are government from the kafan okay. In the past regime, na amoma abani nse abani tiaze enye se obuto no but obuto me aye bibi like they can do something to block any loophole if there's any. Internet say na ka demand go ye be ye demand no but on be ye enyoma ebema se leakage no if you ana eto twakra. Those measures should be employed rather than say because say ye nipa if you cry. There are so many things mean, nipa bit now, but you need to put in measure for the interference with revenue generation, a total trap, if there's any.
Now, one when you want to watch some of that banner, says I want to win me. Bombatina, Nemum say, no one other says, no, and to find Yajuma. No, on the Pekwan for be there. Not for one is a say, imponable to one, born one is a gaffum. Now, a tuma pe a confu be a Juma who be, now as a one ashim, now also a two when you scan was a bonabra.
So, Bunny say, because Senate and visualization of the course, numbers are not really well, I should take. I mean, the reality, I really get facing. No man should take. And so, whereas not 800,000 a year to manage, and no man should take to whatever no man again to mean share. But yeah, the car, when you do my engine, I was about the pet point, this sausage, my phone, but if you are a Mayana, not why you're saying so, a big giant coin, if it is to be a big giant coin. Now, as you compare it, my phone be able to make this cash, I want to run the call. Not a banana shirt, now I am.
Ora Edward Duncan, or your treasure for Penyanizima, Toll Workers Union. One other says I was to a ban in an impaying one enemy.
It could be a fair one more a year Beyond Burns International, Beyond Burns International, a quantity and no. Now, one more penny a Judith Kato Addison. And then you were Casapa, Nana, someone walking here. Watch us say, you want for bebre and one wash a jashy away. A hand for papa, Obo was a main word, Diane. There were tea and the pill, not just a gas no, and a cylinder no, a pie. A pie, a sessional. Nano Bakubia me who ye, and yes, a yibiaba, benebiaba, glass, and womodia ye anymore. Nasa ben an idea, Mamma some penny my febibino. Sa ben and yes, a glass near dear ye. Now, no, Diane was swan hitia, a timid pie. Now, pity a guso, and ye ja, a best show sebibino. Enti no monsha no so ho enti saa niema no wadi agahyehyia ba etimi hye obia wo hwe nipa nanim atum se nkasistei enka ne wo fe brain ka ne wo fe nso agahye nanim ama nanim due nyina sesa agahye ne nipadua ama ne nipadua nyina sesa na chese waye disable na no no wo chese ade ba ko a eja ene se obi afa wo ye omu sei na se nipa no yesa ye no stigmatization wo ba enipa mpese wo mo beben no wo ba na nipa adwane wo kwa na nkrofo de wo mo nsa tenetene no chese se ne eja na hyehye de nimu asebio na nimu amu ani nti no amanfo mpese wo mo beben no kra wo chese saa de no a ya na ekoso wo mo hyehye abrabo mu no eto de bia ya na ya papa obi ani wo ope no ho saa wo nanso enya basa enu nti society ne ne ayeti wo man ni mu no obi ko saa ti bia ni mu a ye men no ne yenhye ni nkuran ne yenyan se ya na ye twetwe ye ho firi wo mo aso mo ye kakai aso mo ye bibibia eni kwan sa wo ben wo se basa ya na ha adwene pa ne nsam no sei en wo de tudwa.
A lot of it is integration into the society. People have to get back to school. People have to get back to work. And in many cases, when the burns become so physical, like you can tell that somebody has severe burns on their face, especially as being either, especially female. You know, it's very challenging to be able to reintegrate back into the society, get your job back. Who wants to have a female that has facial burns at their front desk? All of these are matters that, you know, are lurking there in the shadows. And I can't blame them because we do not have enough education on these things. And people do not know that it can happen to anybody. It's not that somebody was born with it. So the more society becomes aware that there are people like this and these things happen, the more we throw light on it, people become more accepting of them. And these people would also find the confidence to live in the society, like living a more dignified life rather than trying to hide or not wanting to be part of associations or organizations or corporations.
Eni akwati ye Kato Addison, Judith Kato Addison. One na ye founder Emma Beyond Burns International. Na sanse we okwaka no ewo gamanche anase manche Ankara Royal Family no aswe ye eno de nsem we ekwotu dwa na nanu si ya pe ena wahene yo woka neshi ni kwe asale enso ekasa na nipa wogina mu kasa ema no eye anaso no kwa de wogina mu kasa ye ema nananu mpanyifo ya wo mo manche Ankara royal family no mo no no so ne nsa wori tu dwase e no chire mu.
Immediately she brought it up. We realized we didn't need to hesitate. I mean, she's brought it up. It wasn't a concern to a lot of people and even to us. And looking back on hindsight, what people suffer out of birds, we immediately decided we'll be part of the sponsorship. And so we haven't taken the initiative. We are calling on all other organizations, other organizations, and we'll be part of coming round wherever she brings a program where she's going out there to ask for support, especially finance. We'll be there to help her. And so we're calling on every institution, every organization that has a big heart and a good heart to help those who suffered and gone through that kind of trauma should come, join us, and achieve some positive goals.
Any akwati ye Judith enasa we wahene yo wo kaneshi ni kwei ashale ena atene nka no.
Na yemfa kase borin kopemo awo bono mensin mo na yewrom wo bono mensin mo ana mezoro ko Doma East abato nimpasua no do na ho ana NDC amanyoko no na chitafo ebien bi wabo wana bato na worichema oyaza enfida mechira afia otwemi abeya yetui mrentie bo ho mbozini ye pa na opiniona ono ye constituency secretary ozima oya NDC amanyo kuno Honorable Ali Eje Ibrahim ana oya first vice chairman zima party no constituency no na onye oya isentrofo lidzim komono ana olicheme dem enuanum abian a wabo hona badi wozi dwumason was boa NDC amanyo kono wo nkunyima a woji wa afia otwemi baya woto enum ema nesa sumpo no wokuya ma empanyimfo abian wo preprai madam abre ayekase wedi dama ona ma abatu ne mo basabasa yenti no enyaza wobotu mwaye dwumadzen dembre na wote ansana abatu lebado nesa sunti wato pragia mechire aboboya no eye pragia ankasa wato bin ana wazama dem mpanyimfu ebien de woma modina na wanyus no onfa mo hona bro sante abaya wato no mfidei he wobo ho modin ye pa
Nientia ya presente Pragiano ya national chairman ni niaba ne ya mame Rahel na bra ye kokon no em se nsem BCC e ma ye wo ye nuanu mienu bi sekan sa anye nyame a nko mu frim enu nti esan sa adwumaden na mrantie no ye no na yewura national chairman hunu se ese fata se ye bo mu abaso na se kina abrantie bi anasa ababa wa bia udi dwuma bia wayi wakomam edi nti dwumadie pa omudi ye no na omo se fata se ye bo mu abaso enu nti ne ye de pragia mienu ni so omo so omo ne omo yire no omo abusua no emfa nkonkonko ye den enkobo omo bra
na opanyini wie no ana Bono East regional minister designate Lawyer Joseph Adai Akwaboa no so also mantem no bode abani ya wa be yo mampanyi Muhammad anu ite nyaza Bono mantem fo obeja honechir wani ti biara wo mu wadba mo wan
baba no mpuntu dwuma ene ye deba NDC ye ba ye boy dwuma pa na menim se akwanya Doma East for modi amaye no ubenya bibi papa pa afrim ya papa Don Mahama obekai wamfieman obekai Doma East so mi wogidie pa se ye maame kwa bibia obebisa bia no ne nsa betumi aka ama ye de ahye Doma East animonyam ye mompai pa enta na chi na onkofa de pa emra na monkwaso moye saa 24 years na mode ma MPP for no momma ye saa 24 years no bio na mo behu mpuntu a ebeba so e wo Doma East ya
na owie no na ndi se chitafu bi mu so wakasai ena woresro mampanyin Muhammad dembre wa baba mi mpuntu djuma bebre nkankan akwan bebre wo oya bono mantem no a wasese ombo no mayamo na afin so no one e-block na broto oye no bebre na kemroma omo complete another omo wie mahwan na mofra nkom nkosuadze
aya sedane ye de manyame esanse andi yatno position yache ne nyame adom andi sia basesi ye de me hwehwe eye nnwuma ye papa maama de gu na kwade mu a oka ho ye dom ayi si ha ye wone ma bebre wo ho de ne saka ya oka ho first one me firi tramasu 2 Gambia number 2 kwai in fact me use tazi aha adwene pa ye sere se omra no ma ye nwie na fe ye badoma aso so a na ye papa maama oye yi blog ni bi ewo danyam na sere se papa mra na ometo aso na nka onwie saa de ne ma na fe ya wabo kwae ene ya kwan a oye se oya anwie no mesere se papa oba ye nyame ado omra mewie emfama
media me hwehwe pa ne se mama Ghana mampanyini papa aba no de me hwehwe ne se omeka MPP NDC fuo nyina emomuma ye nyina yenye Ghana baako omeye pesem kuminya do oya bata ne a owo ma efiri onu ani yam die by de me hwehwe ne se omfa amanfo ma no so meden emeye ne ma na bosha oshe mania yadeto abama no me stress do on to me 100% but when to me nkura de 85% and so to me
ba mu adwuma ye adwuma bari amama ye no ye miankoko mbedi nyina mbetwa picture sande se ba mu adwuma ye
enti ena wo enisa manyo ko ne zinmu wo bono mantem no mun lawyer Joseph Akwaboa first vice chairman enisa manyo ko na afa ekitafu bi ni woni sama awodi tugwa
na operation recover all ya se enra wo mu kopie mu Tamale na wo mu koya ya so wo mu koya nhwehwemu ni nyina ne se wo mu tete se Tamale ho no aban sase ni bi wo wa ya tonton ama nkofo ankrankra bi eno ntide wase wo mu ko na wo mu ko hwese ensem a wo mu te no etisa efise operation recover all way wo mu de no se aban japade bi akwakodi obi nsem bia no wose wono mo eje na no nti wo mu ko yere nso wo mu se wo mu kopie mu bebi te se eye Tamale Timber Market ho mu ko ho afa health directorate ho no mo eno echi wo mu ko West Hospital ho nyina ka enhwehwemu a wo mu ye no eho na bra wo mu kodru ye na chese lawyer Martin Kpebu wo no so eka eye oral team no ho en wo kire de ntia wo se wo mu de omani si emiamia saa na wo mu koye nhwehwemu na aban nyapade a amafo afa no wo mu atimi agye no sei en wo kire mu
paid a working visit to Tamale based upon the numerous reports we got about stage capture in Tamale as well, you know. So based upon that, we agreed to come. And having come into Tamale, which I'm a bit familiar with because of my previous stay in Tamale, I've seen that yes, indeed, there's been a lot of sale of government lands in a manner that raises a lot of questions. And so we will present the petitions to the President and then the Attorney General, and in due course, proper investigations will be launched into these cases that we receive, because it's causing a lot of disquiet, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment, etc. And so it means that the people of Tamale are asking for justice, and surely the President and the Attorney General would give them justice.
Eni akwati ye lawyer Martin Kpebu Daniel ya Domelovo papa no a omampani na nado emane ko by force leave was ko leave was menko ko leave was menka se mabre menko ye he was tinchina ha mesi ko leave aha sa mai no wono so kasa ye en wo kire se wono mo komia bebre na hu hia enti no wo ye sa no.
We are grateful for the invitation we received from the chief for his royal highness, and we have gone around. We've seen a lot of places, and to be honest with you, it's not a very pleasant scene. Seeing a lot of people being pushed aside for the interest of only a few, especially public office holders, I think is not the best that we can do for our country. But let me say that we, as a team, we appreciate the patience of the people and the peace that they have kept so far. We have appealed to them that they should continue being peaceful. Nobody should take the law into his or her hands. As we go back, we will talk with the bigger committee, and our report will reflect what happened over here. We hope that the president will take.
Any what ye ora domelovo wano ena wote se wakasano.
Wojuzoloku.
I say picture.
Na ejebo ejane in the day obebo duri jumazi bia Promise Broadcasting Limited yebo hudewu de in the yene konfanoche ayo sabiano yaze shado wo in the day fide meche blood donation and afi free health screening in the day obado wo oye kajetia market na ona jumazi no kodo na egodifo awo nso wo won wujimi ye pa wo batwumoja afi health screening nso no kodo a amanfo yerebe bi o hwehwe won wirim na adze no impeyimfo huni na wade na ejicha wa orobo hon ma wetu hwana manna egozifo no nyi hen amande bofo a obapa nkati nkwanura obapa prisi wani di nkomo wo kire wonyanyi so a wonye fa Jumazi and the Promise Broadcasting Limited in a conference sabia yeji yede bobo hwan
oh me woni say kama be boa ye because we see at dwomo enyi tambia na ebetimi abo entimunya to aye ha de na se kwa bia so ja ye di adaje nyina na ebe ye de bita bia mo mi ho mo bitimi bi pressure ye kama bia ye kama na de mi suro ni se moja na me kwatwe o kidney eyi no na ama abo me hu kakara
exercise na de ye kama pa senia maya na mrantenti yo mo adwuma na de ye kama ko mu weni pa ho abotere nso my yes I feel le ni no buy le hu bi abowa I have to na le hu aka me bet madam o de nkomo se me amehu ne ko oh ye didi nkomo e fa problem na e ha me chechire mu tire my say wo mo baby o pressure wo mo baby o sugar exercise mo mo organize nyankopon nsira o mo pa na o mo adwuma a o mo ye nyankopon ma adwuma na nyankoso ma wo mame we
enti dem obi du soro kwa yone ka no egodifo a wo kaje market na je in the one ye pa ya Promise Broadcasting Limited ana konfanoche ayasabia ye nyina ye boye no abado efia na ndebada ayo anti
kuse soza na maze orehuni ba ngomasa
ehu oba na rekoso okete ekobu mu jajwa ya na kwa ngoso be
yantro so yakwa MTN Ghana Foundation wo maso ye na yese wo mo de ade bia ba chese efeye pa won se aban dada no MPP aban wo mo ba no wo mo de STEM education ba ye STEM no kire se wo mo timidi wo mo nsa eye bibi no na chese wo mo no technology for no science for no math for no wo mo bini mu pa engineering for no no ne kan STEM no na yesi MTN Ghana Foundation foi abomodea the ultra modern integrated STEM laboratory e de abane lab a wo mo sie no se tie nie ebushafo na da TV ne so no lab chenjirenche pa yesi MTN Ghana ha ebinsi sada lab no efe emuniema akono emuniema ye kama enkura ne betimi de asua de papa baby a wo mo kosi no ye wiamo ase ye wa asantemantem na yesi sa lab yi eniema ewo mo nie robotics programming electronics eniema yetimi de STEM programs ni nyina wo mo ye bia lab ni mu a efe ye pa na sa adwumadie wo mo chese sika wo mo de hyemu 746,425 Ghana cedis enyeska ketwa na kire se yesi equipment ya wɔn ayɛ yɛnie Lego education, Rev robot, drone technology, visual reality set, Scratch, Java and Python programming, and a science research. Nessa way na ebeboa adesuafo ne pa. Na ewo dwumedie na se a wo mo ye handing over wo mo de eye lab no. Ema mpanyimfo se wo mo nsomuo no. Na Ora Robert Kujo ye wo no eye senior manager Eda MTN Ghana Foundation ano. Edi to just say MTN fweni abrepa say digital no a ene nkwada bi wo no na no video bi am hwe ya kwada no hu computer da no am de computer besi wa kwada yi so manso yi mu a wo se ye kurante ebeka no e kura ne beche no enti wo se wo mo de bridge sa gab no kwada bi wo wo mo nim computer wo mo nim ade e friend technology nti wo mo ye e de aboa madodo na ehu sane ye simi yusu eye technology no e defa no ano ne kase wie ye e na wo hene yo we moase nana boachi yadom enso de aseda PSC aseda chenchirenche aseda ini kabia Emma MTN Ghana Foundation
Onyafo Haruna Idrisu yereka sei ono na oye oswafo a oye inwumasua asoye no do na onyafo rekasa de inde ebre enya edu de yen basic schools and afa senior high schools no wo bono modena na abefo woden wonyamam na wotumukom intindamabre worbo provide oil solar energy was am basic schools and senior high schools no na owia was oil internet was akan home na oze damensemi nyina tugwa wabra onye nsentrofo idzin komo ya in the day what is wa wodere ye International Day of Education ya asamchi po na other jumati do only AI and education human agency in an automated world no ena onyafo Haruna Idrisu oluchemede ene imabun anada mofama yetetuona yedhona madachen ewe baby adachen no kona abafo kwano na dachen ko enti no mmofa yetetuona no yentum abafo nkitawudini yenje hono wachi nisa sunti owodo yebo mmagina de esukuu ahoro no yebanya oya internet connectivity a menekire internet a oboboa mmofa man wetum wesuaje yepa afin so no owodo wo fi oya national grid of oil electricity no do na omhun solar system a na cheda ekosukuu ahoro no mu a wobenya oya enyinam 24/7 na eyi enya Ministry of Education nkoten ose obaya ehiaze de wonye Ministry of Communication and afa private sector ankronkor a won so no oba abafin gitawoja wojima akoten no won hoyina kabom na de manushaze huni otumo bam ozema asoya wahwe womasua dwen.
We will have to expand access to broadband generally. In Ghana, we are all used to a major service provider who provides you access to internet. You don't even have redundancy for our purposes. We need to extend fiber and broadband to all educational institutions, in particular public tertiary institutions. You cannot prepare for an AI digital literacy future without internet connectivity. That would mean that we need to collaborate with the Ministry of Communication and other private sector in order to be able to provide that. One of the major things we intend to do is to roll out solar on all basic schools and free senior high schools in order to take them off the national grid. We intend that this year we'll announce a launch of that initiative.
Na onyamfo Haruna Idrisu otuado KaseƐ ebre nye dude ndei aban na Afia abana so ye wonye ankorankor na amanhoro do ndwumaku a ndei nwumasua so hia hone de aza oya akonsizizi mamba mmofamba na ndei nyimpa won honam akwa baby edi dama wonya nwumasua mokwano wokabom na wojinya magwa kwado na woyi dama hono difi wo mo wan.
The Convention on the Rights of the Child, adopted in 1989, goes further to stipulate that countries shall make higher education accessible to all. In Ghana, we emphasize access, relevance, and quality when it comes to higher education. When it was adopted by the UN in 2030 to work towards Agenda 2030 in September 2015, The international community recognizes that education is essential for the success of all 17.
Enti oyimyanfo Haruna Drusu, Minister of Education, ninsamo djikorebusafo ma yentwa yan hono mbre na yemfa amahoro do nsam ntuado mahwan.
Ya konkrofo maisho na Israel ene Palestinian tokwano eda so agina mu se tare yese na anon campaign-fo kwatena se ne wo masiesie se adwobre wo asomdwemra na so Israelfo no de wo so modinsi akantam wo de wo sa bo wo takirema e de atwifom e de ahwesoro wallahi talahi wo mo chese ntokwane de so wo tue mu anie wo mo nyai date so wo ahye Palestinianfo ni nyina ase azan wo mo ho to wo mo na ne yamane bo abeka yensa kire se Israelfo no asa aka wo mo ho biemu ama wọ́n akọ̀jí Palestinian fún yìí wọ́n adan abọ̀so kyẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n akọ̀ refugee camp bi a ẹ̀wọ́ wọ́n mu nkuro baako so akọ̀tututu akọ̀tutu ẹ̀yí tó payẹ bọ́m̀bù ibi ama nipa bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́du nan wọ́n ahwere wọ́n mu ẹnkwa ebi so pirapira yẹ́ nyansẹ̀m kuma koraa na amane yɛ ba kyerɛ sɛ yɛdze baabi wɔ hɔ nom a wọ́n ahyɛ dade bulldozer edi akwa akɔdwiri wɔn akwan tutu akwan no adwiri wɔn adan bi etu egwakyɛ Israelfo ne de wɔn ani abere so wɔn bɛhye Gaza anase wɔn bɛhye Palestinianfo no ase na yɛse efi October bosome da ɛtɔ so enso 2023 ni mu de babesi nne no nipa a Israelfo ne ku wɔn ɛwɔ Gaza mpapra no so no ɛyɛ nipa maako 47,283 ɛna Israelfo no ekum wɔn mu bɛ 11,172 ɛna wɔn deɛ wɔn prepra ya kyese yeguso a yehwe wɔn na wohwɛ ɛyɛ Israelfo no so a Palestinianfo etumi yeku wɔn a ketua bi yɛsɛ efi October 7th 2023 ne ba no Palestinianfo no so etumi yekum Israelfo no 1,139 na sɛ wohwɛ mu a Israelfo de no a wɔn kum Palestinianfo de no dɔɔso pa 47,283 ɛno nti no ntɔkwa no de ɛda so a eginem Israelfo se wɔn bɛhye Palestinianfo ase
Yaretredo ana mahoro do nsam ne yemfa ho nkopɛ mu wɔ the Democratic Republic of Congo ne ho ena ofiworba wɔrekyerema wɔn ɔyɛ asodanyi panyin merekyerɛ military governor wɔ North Kivu province a ɔwɔ Democratic Republic of Congo no papa yi sojanyi panyini watua nananom wɔ nsiato na wɔrekyerem dɛ ɔyɛ adza etuato dom bi ya wɔfɔ ho no ɔyɛ M23 rebel fighters a indei wo oye Democratic Republic of Congo emanyim wo botu ise omanyi to ina owo de omanum asoja fo mpanyimfo wotum wo boanan na wo kokon no na sojanyi panyini Major General Peter Sirimwami okosre oye asoda afa adan na mobodinya mama Sirimwami sojanyi panyini General Major General Peter Sirimwami na okosre oye asodafo a inde ewom wo oye North Kivu ya intokwan esino na chere Democratic Republic of Congo no ne atoye mantemu no oyaza okosre hon na okosre hon no na chere bebi a wo kuno oye sojanyi panyini nti no osese wona na okope oye asodafo na wo kuno honanyim na chere rebels nso no akuni mu ayedin na ituruka kan ma otumi pred na papai opre wie no ene nu ho asem no wontum mfa ntugwa wo oye Democratic Republic of Congo emanum onesesinche akwinje bamu no na aban ne kwana onam do oze onsamde ba epado afi asoda djuma no owo Congo ma Democratic Republic of Congo manum so kwana wo fado wodin samba pado na afi United Nations so won so won kwana wo fado wodin samba pado no wonam dam ekwana horo ba do wodzibotu gode Major General Peter Sirimwami no watia na nananum won sede nanso no nkra oreba kyerem de oman na so dafo no wabo wo ho mmodini ye a mbiaye na etuatefo wotu hye hono do wo ho no oyadza wetum wan hona akwa waje hona mana inde wore ye weji ekon ne munkunyim wo Democratic Republic of Congo honum
Yapao 3p garlic mixture enu ne yekwa akodum akoda enu nti ebeboa ye pa immune booster high blood pressure no was 3p menstrual pains high sugar level o say titiriti o waye kese abroso 3p garlic mixture enu e upe biato herbal shop biemu anafre 0248928824 wofra ye beje so ye faseda Emma Priscilla abakoshe ho
nyabote wedua ni kura we wania to bossa ba electrical asenso so henasen emanyumbro ya ze bro bossa bankania papa fie tini bongo tina kope bie na afeji wudwuma afi na erisi wodan esiden ewelbe ya wiring ebo bojo electrical shop afi electrical contractors so munyina no wonpe bossa ba woni twa kwan edum PZ Kajetia market nkwabata kunninje numhwe ho afi dum bossa ba building prisons runabout and afi edum antiata kufo building bossa ba ho wonsa ba kan bossa ba wo oye TikTok and afi Instagram ni na ye bossaba.electricals wonsa bakan one wo ho delivery service wo ye from 0536 095 966 na yenya dem emfa mamona enyumri asemufo a wobo hen semufu panyin owura Emmanuel Odro Korea semufu panyin semufu abezechi owura Jimmy Cliff ene wosensen mu wozema yema enyumri yaziboso mu afi obapa prisi ena afi edusi pokuya ena wobo hen echi dom the producers in the enyumri enuanum ebienu so a enyumri yagye pen Yadze KaseƐ boy yadze bramo ye ame uncle ebo baini ana Afia Broni papa bi prese white eyimbe mama fanchia memfa ma Madam Deborah a lab technician Madam Deborah eyimbre intia KaseÄ in confirm.
Promise